And we are joined by Jeremy Smith, one of the guys that's going to tote the pigskin this year for the Cowboys. Did a great job of it last year. A sophomore running back out of Tulsa Union. And one of the questions we got off Twitter was, what sold you on Oklahoma State when you went through the recruiting process? What made you decide to be a Cowboy?
Well, pretty much all my life I knew I wanted to be a Cowboy. All my family is Arkansas fans, and I couldn't stand it. I needed something different in my life. In Oklahoma State, I always thought they had something that, nobody else had. So I pretty much liked them after that.
Did the history of Tailback U and the great running backs like Thurman and Barry, did that play into your decision?
Oh, yeah. And watching Vernon, and, oh, man, he was one of the best I've ever seen. So.
Well, what a tremendous year we had last year. 11 wins, all-time record for the Cowboys, most wins in a season. Just really a dream season, and the offense was just spectacular. I mean, did you guys sense this time last year that this offense could be special, or was it a little bit of surprise how good you guys were last year?
No, we pretty much knew how good we were going to be. That's why our motto was believe, because nobody believed in us, so we have to believe in ourselves to do it. And, we went out there and proved it, to everybody, to the whole nation, that we could do it. So.
Well, I tell you what, you're one of my favorite guys to watch because nobody hits the hole like you do. I mean, you get up in there and hit it quickly. And has that always been a strength of your game?
Oh, yeah. I mean, once you see it, you got to go. One move and go.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, let's talk about the new uniforms. Brody Myers tweeted in. We've gotten several questions here. We may ask a couple of them, but what are your thoughts on the new uniform, and do you have the new uniforms, and do you have a favorite combination?
I love them. That's one of the best uniforms I've ever seen, but I'd probably have to say my favorite is all black with gray helmets.
All black. I've heard that. That's kind of been the theme here today. I've heard a lot of the all black. And I don't think you want to be in that at 1 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon in September, but it does look good.
Yeah, it has to be nighttime.
Yeah.
I'm saying versus OU.
Yeah, there you go. That'll be good. How about this one? This one's a little different. I'm just going to throw. I didn't warn you about this one, so we'll see what kind of answer we get. Jeff Jones tweeted in, who is the biggest ladies' man on the team?
Well, of course, I would say myself, but I'll take that back. I don't know. I really couldn't say.
Well, you got to come up with somebody. I mean, come on, throw somebody right there under the bus. Come on.
Well, let's say Justin Blackman.
Justin Blackman. All right. Is anybody surprised by that one? That is good. And another one that came in from the Sea of Orange. What's your favorite place in the stadium? Training table, locker room, weight room? What is it? What's your favorite spot? We've got some great facilities, and you've seen them the last few years come to fruition. But what's your favorite?
The locker room. You can go in there, anytime and just chill, relax, lay on the couches, watch TV. I think that's just the best area to be.
There was a thought when we were putting all that together to have a team hangout room. And then the thought was, no, what if there's just room for 30 guys and you don't have the whole team bonding? So I love the fact that the locker room is big enough. You can all be in there, and it's a chance for you guys to bond. I think that's important, don't you?
Yeah. As you can tell, right after that, our team is so much closer. And, of course, we expect so much out of each other, and that helps us out a lot during the games, too.
Let's talk a little bit about this offensive line. They kind of came from out of nowhere last year. You guys may have known that they were really good, but they were kind of some no-names, and this unit came together, only gave up 10 sacks, but they also did a great job of blocking for you running backs. So give a little credit to this offensive line. Tell us what you think of this unit.
Well, this is the greatest line I've ever ran, behind, ever. But even, with that first line, the second and third is just like, oh, man, they're still unbelievable, too. So we're pretty much expecting a lot out of them.
What are your expectations for this season? I know the goals are high, the expectations are there, but what are your thoughts?
More yards, more TDs. So
there you go. All right, Cowboy fans will like that. And, Jeremy, we just look forward to watching you hit that hole quickly again this year. Wish you the best of luck. Stay healthy and get in that end zone a lot, all right? That's Jeremy Smith, Cowboy sophomore running back out of Tulsa Union. And we'll come back with another guest from OSU Football Media Days. It's time for Cowboy football, and we'll be back after this.